Lobsters, particularly the American lobster, Homarus americanus, exhibit a fascinating biological phenomenon known as negligible senescence, meaning they don't show the typical signs of aging seen in most animals, such as declining reproductive ability or significant physiological deterioration over time. Instead, they continue to grow, molt, and reproduce throughout their lives until they die from external factors like predation, disease, or environmental stressors. Below is a detailed explanation of why lobsters age differently and the mechanisms that enable this unique trait. 1. What is negligible senescence? Senescence refers to the biological aging process where an organism's physiological functions decline, leading to reduced fertility, weakened immunity, and increased mortality with age. In most animals, including humans, aging is marked by cellular damage accumulation, telomere shortening, and reduced tissue repair. Lobsters, however, display negligible senescence, meaning they don't exhibit these age-related declines at a significant rate. They maintain their vitality, continuing to grow, reproduce, and repair tissues effectively until death, which is typically caused by external factors rather than old age. 2. Key mechanisms behind lobsters' unique aging process. A. Telomere maintenance and telomerase activity. Telomeres are protective caps at the ends of chromosomes that shorten with each cell division in most animals, eventually leading to cell death or dysfunction, a hallmark of aging. In lobsters, the enzyme telomerase remains highly active throughout their lives. Telomerase adds nucleotide sequences to telomeres, preventing them from shortening and allowing cells to divide indefinitely without losing genetic integrity. This sustained telomerase activity enables lobsters to maintain robust cell division, supporting tissue repair, growth, and reproduction even in old age. Unlike humans, where telomerase is mostly active in embryonic and stem cells, lobsters express it in many tissues throughout their lives. B. Continuous molting and growth. Lobsters grow by molting, a process where they shed their hard exoskeleton and form a new, larger one. This allows them to increase in size throughout their lives, a process known as indeterminate growth. Unlike mammals, which stop growing after reaching adulthood, lobsters continue to molt as long as they have the energy and resources to do so. Each molt regenerates damaged tissues, replaces lost limbs, and repairs injuries, effectively renewing the lobster's body. This regenerative capacity contributes to their ability to maintain physiological function over time. However, molting becomes more energy-intensive as lobsters grow larger, and very old large lobsters may face challenges completing molts, which can lead to death from exhaustion or infection if the process fails. C. Robust DNA repair mechanisms. Lobsters have highly efficient DNA repair mechanisms that protect their cells from damage caused by environmental stressors, such as UV radiations or oxidative stress. This helps prevent the accumulation of mutations that typically contribute to aging in other species. Their ability to repair DNA damage ensures that critical functions like reproduction and tissue maintenance remain intact, even in older individuals. Sustained reproductive capacity. Unlike many animals that experience reproductive decline with age, lobsters remain fertile throughout their lives. Female lobsters can produce thousands of eggs per reproductive cycle, and there's no evidence of reduced egg quality or quantity as they age. Males also maintain sperm production, allowing them to reproduce successfully for decades. This sustained reproductive capacity is linked to their cellular maintenance mechanisms, particularly telomerase activity and DNA repair. 3. Why don't lobsters live forever? While lobsters don't age in the traditional sense, they are not immortal. Their deaths are typically caused by external factors rather than old age. Common causes of death include molting complications. As lobsters grow larger, molting requires significant energy and resources. Very large lobsters may struggle to complete the process, leading to exhaustion or vulnerability to infection if the new exoskeleton doesn't form properly. Predation. Lobsters are prey for fish, seals, and humans. Younger, smaller lobsters are particularly vulnerable to predation. Disease. Bacterial or fungal infections such as shell disease can weaken or kill lobsters, especially if their immune system is stressed post-molding. Environmental stressors. Changes in water temperature, pollution, or habitat loss can impact lobster survival. Size limitations. While lobsters can theoretically grow indefinitely, larger size increases metabolic demands and molding risks, which may limit their lifespan indirectly. 4. How long can lobsters live? Estimating lobster age is challenging because they lack hard structures, like bones or tree rings, that record age. Scientists often estimate age based on size, as larger lobsters are generally older. Some lobsters are estimated to live for 50 to 100 years or more, with exceptional individuals reaching sizes over 20 pounds. For example, a famous lobster named George, caught in 2008, was estimated to be 140 years old based on its size, though such estimates are speculative. Their lifespan is ultimately determined by their ability to survive external threats and successfully molt. 5. Comparison to other animals, negligible senescence in other species. Lobsters are not unique in displaying negligible senescence. Other organisms like certain jellyfish, Turritopses, Doherney, Hydra, and some tortoises also show minimal aging. However, lobsters are a prominent example among larger, complex animals. Contrast with mammals. Mammals, including humans, experience determinate growth. Growth stops after maturity and accumulates cellular damage over time, leading to aging. Lobsters' indeterminate growth and robust cellular maintenance set them apart. 6. Scientific and cultural significance. Scientific interest. Lobsters are studied to understand aging and cellular maintenance. Their telomerase activity, in particular, has drawn attention for potential insights into human aging and diseases like cancer, where telomerase is implicated in uncontrolled cell growth. Cultural myths. The idea that lobsters are biologically immortal is a common misconception. While they don't age like most animals, they are not immune to death, and their longevity is limited by external factors. 7. Challenges and limitations. Energy costs of molting. As lobsters grow, the energy required for molting increases exponentially. This can make older lobsters more susceptible to death during or after molting. Environmental pressures. Climate change, ocean acidification, and overfishing pose significant threats to lobster populations, potentially limiting their ability to reach extreme ages. Research gaps. While we know lobsters exhibit negligible senescence, the exact mechanisms beyond telomerase and DNA repair are still being studied. Factors like immune function and metabolic efficiency may also play roles.